Hello students, we are now going to take up the chapter Trigonometric Ratios and Identities. In this lecture series, we'll be taking up the questions given at the end of the chapter in Eduwiser's Mathematics for Class 10 book, written by Professor K.C. Sinha, and we will be taking up all the questions given there. So let's start with it. Before starting, let's take a look at the formulas that we'll be using. Sin theta is equal to P by H. If you see the triangle here, the perpendicular, we have an angle theta. The side right in front of it would be called the perpendicular, and the base on which this angle theta rests is going to be called the base. The hypotenuse for any right angle triangle is unique, so the hypotenuse can be uniquely defined. So in that case, sin theta is equal to P by H, that's the perpendicular divided by the hypotenuse. Cos theta would be B by H, that's base by hypotenuse. Tan theta would be perpendicular by base. And you must remember that the definition of perpendicular and base is relative. As I said, the side in front of the angle theta is going to be called the perpendicular, and the side on which the angle rests is going to be called the base. Also, sin theta is equal to 1 by cosec theta. Cos theta is equal to 1 by sec theta. Tan theta is equal to 1 by cot theta. And also we will be using tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. Also, the identities that we will be using in this chapter are sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Sec square theta is equal to tan square theta plus 1. And cosec square theta is equal to cot square theta plus 1. There is a very easy way to remember the values of sin theta, cos theta and tan theta, and there will be various methods by which people remember it. So when I was in school, I was taught of this simple line. It was Pandit Bhola Prasad Har Har Bole. So sin theta is P by H if you take the capital letters of the words Pandit and Har. Cos theta is B by H from Bhola and Har, and tan theta is Prasad and Bhole is P and B. So this was the easy way that I used to actually remember the trigonometric ratios. I still remember them by that. So you can have your own method, but this is just one of the ways to remember these values. Now coming to the complementary angles, there are a few results that you must remember from there as well. Sin 90 degree minus theta is cos theta. Sec 90 minus theta is cosec theta. Cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. Cosec 90 minus theta is sec theta. Tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. Cot 90 minus theta is tan theta. There are 4 more relations given here. They are not included in the class 10 syllabus, but I have just added them on because they are easy to remember. They would not be asked in your class 10 examinations. These are results that you'd be using in class 11. But just for an extra information's sake, I had plugged in these formulas as well. Before the problems, another very important table that you need to remember is the table for the special angles. The special angles that you would be studying about are 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees. So this table you have to remember. The star marked values are those values for which the tan or the trigonometric ratios are not defined. For example, tan 90 is given as a star, which means tan 90 is not defined. Similarly, cot 0 is not defined, sec 90 is not defined, and cosec 0 is not defined. Other than that, all the values are there in the table. You must memorize this table, and you must remember the trigonometric ratios of all these special angles. This is very important because they can be asked directly in your questions.